Wait. Do you want to talk about any of the two
Oh,
weeks that we? Oh,
yes. Oh no. But yes, I do, brother. We'll
okay.
talk a little bit about the 2 weeks we missed.
Stunning. Hey, y'all.
What's up, everybody? It's the Parker's Couch.
Yes, honey, in the warehouse.
Yes, we are back again. We have been on a little hiatus while I was in South Africa in the mother city of Cape Town. Yeah.
Yes, and I was just down bad.
You were really sick. I know you were testing about that.
I had the stomach flu for like half the week. Horrible.
Child, everybody's been getting sick. And like since I've been back, my family, I was supposed to go see them, give them their gifts and everything. They've been
Hmm.
down with the flu since I've been back. I'm like, no, ma'am. Mm-mm.
And no shade to Africa, but you know the girls be going to Africa and getting sick. So that's a blessing that you ain't sick and you ain't sitting on the toilet. Praise God.
Praise God with that. Well, it's a blessing to be back and to be once again talking some RuPaul's Drag Race. But
Yeah.
let's get the business out of the way. Make sure that you subscribe to the
Yes.
Parker's Couch and also to the Fashion Doll over
Yes,
there.
honey.
Absolutely. Make sure y'all are liking, following, sharing, doing all the things, and stay tuned for Sunday for our Oscar red
Yes.
carpet. I'm ready. I'm
And
excited.
we don't normally tell the girls this, but if you're subscribed, make sure you hit that little bell, honey. So when the girls go live, you the first person to know. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. You got to let the people know about that one. That is true.
Yes. That's the
That
that's
is
the
true.
next tier. So you can make sure you're really information.
Okay, absolutely. And also, I did want to note to make sure that you have any fashion reviews coming out for February. We didn't have one for February, right?
Um No, but I'm because I was sick, I'm behind. I need to catch up on numerous award shows. I think when we're done today, I'm going to do a quick video. They had an Oscars nominee dinner, and I think I'm
Oh,
going to put that out because the Oscars are Sunday. And then I'm also going to sneak in a quick Black design history video on Paul Tazwell, who is the costume designer for Wicked, who is also nominated for an Oscar. So I'm
oh,
catching
awesome. Yeah,
up. I'm getting some Black history in there and some award season. So again, hit that notification bell so you can be on
absolutely.
time.
Phenomenal. Yes, yes. I'm glad he's racking up some wins and stuff going on too. And Wicked is getting a little recognized now. And make
Yeah.
sure you check out if you haven't, I did a video on the best picture nominees, and I dropped mine on the actors and my thoughts on the actor nominees tonight.
And I
So
need to
stay
catch
tuned
up
for that.
on that myself.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, brother. Well, while I was away, this current episode, we're gonna get to it. It has all the things we love: Wicked,
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz, and The Wiz.
Yes.
We're gonna save your thoughts, or your controversial thoughts on The Wiz until later. But we didn't get to do 2 episodes while I was away, and so we
Yeah.
missed the design challenge where it was the 3 different looks, right? With Law, that was the one. Wasn't that one of them we didn't do with Law Roach when he was the guest judge, and Snatch Game?
Okay, yes. See, that's bad. As I'm a whole designer, and the design challenge it wasn't even good. I low key forgot.
It was
Oh
for it.
yes, it was like water themed or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, what a thing. The one Arietti won.
the
That one.
the Let's Get Seasickening ball. That's what it was called.
Yes, yes. So we missed those 2 things. That design one was first. You know. Now the drama in that one was spicy, and it got more girls hating on your nerve. Like they
Yeah.
tried to make her a villain so bad.
Oh, hold it. I don't know if they trying to make her one. She tried that. Spray paint cake. She tried that. I
It
am
was
I
funny.
am very much a person when I want to talk about things when they happen in the moment. I don't give me I want to talk about it later or in 2 weeks. I don't have time for that. When that lady came in and asked who spray painted on my shit, that's when you should have opened your mouth. I just saw watch that over. Then when the girl outside, she gonna say, "Y'all want to know what happened?" No, her ass was giving villain on her own. That's the second time she done tried it. Mm-mm. No,
Ah, it was so funny. Her face the whole time Lexi is in
talk
there
about
going crazy. She's just looking around. She minding her business, doing her work. She
like,
knows she
bitch.
does. Now, see, I probably would have felt more of a way if what Lexi was working on would I mean, what she ended up doing was probably better than what she was trying to do in the first place. Because what she did wasn't much of nothing anyway. She just used the tarp and used it as a drapery.
And
Girl.
it was given the most laziest poncho caftan I ever seen in my life.
Yes, I'm like you throwing a hissy fit, crying, about to tear these girls up. Oh, that's what you did. Okay, but yeah,
But
Onya,
you know, you Cam, you know if Silverware was on that show and Anya sprayed my stuff, oh, you wouldn't talk about drama. I would have gave y'all an episode. I would have cussed her ass out. Bitch, you ain't hear me when I came in here the first time. Oh no, honey. I would have gave them a show.
no, Onya, she was definitely wrong for that. She was
Mm.
definitely wrong for that one with that one. But that was fun. That was fun. And on that episode, Hormona Lisa, that's where we lost her, and Lana's lip sync. It's
She didn't
fine.
have to go then.
She didn't. She still a lot of people. The order is not kind of what I thought of people going home. Like it's people who are not going to win, but they are not leaving the way I thought they would.
The fact that Corey King is still here and her Mona Lisa went home. Crystal. Oh, let's go to the next week. Crystal went home.
Yes,
I was
we
like,
Crystal
huh?
Envy goes home doing the snatch game week. Now the snatch game was terrible.
It
Her
was.
her being in the bottom is fine,
It was.
but going home already, I don't. I guess track record doesn't matter. Drag Race has proved this over and over again. But I don't know. It just felt a little I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out. You know, sometimes there could be girls that aren't doing super well, but we know they have a strength in something. So RuPaul is trying to keep
Yes.
them around for that.
Yeah.
I don't dislike Lana, but what are we keeping Lana around for at this point? Because
Good
what is her
question.
strength?
It's a good question.
What are we keeping Corey King around for? Sam Ben X, you're not funny, you're not stunning, you don't do the acting
What
challenge,
do
you
you do
can't
well?
sing, you don't do anything. I don't know what she's still here for. And at least her Mona Lisa, she was actually funny in the SNL challenge. She actually looked stunning, despite it not being anything new. And she still looks nice. I'm just kind of getting confused.
Yeah. And with this seeing like it's turned into a more design heavy season and stuff, and they're doing more stuff. I thought Crystal, at least she was doing something more than the other girls in that area. So
I agree. Did
I,
you what did you think? I am getting so hot and I don't know why. I'm here, but I'm just gonna change. I have a shirt that matches my hoodie perfectly, so I'm gonna do a wardrobe change.
come
I am
on,
so
wardrobe
hot.
reveal.
Yes,
Reveal,
honey.
honey.
I'm gonna do better than the girls on. And I'm wearing green to pay homage to the Wizard of Oz. I'm.
Oh,
It's not emerald green, but I am wearing green, honey. I'll be right back.
waiting for the costume change.
I don't even have to leave the room. I'm just leaving the frame. What did
Yeah.
you think of the nails runway?
Uh, that's what it was. The nails runway. I was trying to remember what the runway challenge was. I was like, it was a accessory, a body part or something. The nails. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to, you know
And
what?
they're up on drag look.
Yeah, I might have to, because I in my head now, see, I don't know if this is good or bad, but I can't like recall right away what I felt about that. When
From
was
the
sticking
Sea
out.
Sickening Ball has some memorable looks. There was nothing that I was really gagged from
Hmm.
with the nail runway. It was just all right. Yes, honey. Still
Oh.
information.
I feel like I need a costume change now. I was like, okay, I gotta do something. um, yeah. Oh wait, Susie. I remember like in Susie's, I saw hers,
Right.
and this was when Ariette was she the blue? Was she like the? Was that one? No, that's not that one.
Ariette was like a cat and she had
That's
4 arms.
yeah, that's what it was. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's the wrong. Okay, here we are.
Ariette
Yeah.
kind of creeped me out. It looked kind of nasty.
Oh, this was a bad runway
It
overall.
was.
Oh my
And
god.
and again, can
Corey
you
King.
can you
Oh,
please share it? Can you please put it on the screen?
yes.
And remember, we just can't use official RuPaul's Drag Race.
Not gonna do it no more. I went
Settings.
through the drama. I got our video back up, Quentin. I got it back
Oh, I
up.
didn't know that.
Uh-huh. But it took time and reviews and all this stuff. Y'all, they do too much with this copyright stuff. It's still pictures.
Honey,
I just stopped in my tracks on Corey King.
I have numerous comments. When they were talking about this runway, so many of the girls, I remember Lana even saying that they don't even wear nails. I have been up in drag maybe 3 or 4 times, and every time I am in drag, I go get a press on nail. That's actually one of the things I enjoy the most about being in drag is the nails and being able to use your hands. Mama, you went and put on this Amazon mine costume and then said I'm gonna do French tips. And then, okay, if you was gonna do French tips, I would have rocked with it. Why couldn't they be real long? And why couldn't you have that little cigarette that she rolled up was
Yes.
horrible.
Was yes.
Why couldn't she have like Eiffel Tower, like an Eiffel Tower off a nail, a baguette off a nail, or like things from France, Paris?
Yeah.
I just why couldn't your dress be like an Eiffel Tower dress? Then it would have been like, oh wow, okay, French tip. Like you could have really went somewhere with French tip. I like the concept, but this, mama, this is garbage. Mm.
That was bad. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that on the runway with her. It was a unforgettable runway. It just really was. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to say about
Miss
it.
Anya won this challenge. I think this is when they also what did they have to do for the challenge?
This was the snatch
Snatch
game.
game.
When she was Eddie Murphy.
This was another challenge that she won, and I was like, really? And she wasn't bad, but I wasn't gagged either.
I
I,
mean, it was only between her and Jules.
and I think Jules could have won. What was Jules' runway? But I didn't really care for Jules' runway
Yeah,
like
her
that.
runway was terrible. It was oh gosh, that Crystal Envy. Once I looked at that, she could have went home for that runway too. Oh, that was Jules right there. It's just
You know what? I appreciated the effort of Crystal Envy's runway, and at least she had nails on her hands and her feet, and it actually made sense. It just wasn't cute
it
necessarily,
wasn't cute.
but it made sense. I
Yeah.
like this don't even make sense really. I don't know what she don't know what she's giving. Mm.
Ah, oh man. Yes.
Corby King looked like the strong sister from Encanto. Remember how they had the strong relative and she was real big and buff? That's what Corey King be serving. King Kong.
Monet, I was listening to the pit stop, and Monet was like, Corey was like, how that's a man out of drag. It's just like an in drag, that's a man, baby. I was like, yes. In and out of drag, that's a man.
Before we get into this episode, I just want to say for you and the audience, if you have not been watching the pit stop, you are only getting half the story,
Only
mama.
half the story.
The pit stop has been serving.
I'm here, brother. I'm about to do a costume change too because I'm getting hot as well.
Okay.
It
Okay.
might be something in the air, but
And
go
I'm
ahead.
taking some chard, so I think it might be the alcohol too.
Let the people know about the pit stop.
Honey, I be trying so hard not to be shady to the girls, but I guess it's just in me, and what's in you gonna come out. But I am not a huge fan of Monet Exchange. Monet Exchange is not the most well spoken queen, especially to be always hosting a show. But I'm like, you know, what's the word? I'm pushing past Monet Exchange. The guests they have had on the pit stop have been so funny. Um, what's her name? Plasma was hilarious. I love Selena as titties, but who really got me together was Asia O'Hara. And Asia O'Hara was getting Monet Exchange as the fuck together, bitch.
I
And
gotta go back and watch that one because I missed that one.
oh my God. Monet had on some shoes that looked like Crocs, but they were a platform. Yes,
Mhm.
okay. That's how you do it. We're giving Alphaba and Glenda.
And yes, that's that. I said he's gonna get it as soon as I thought this one out.
Unlimited. Yes.
Ah,
Honey, please, if you don't watch any other one, watch the one with Monet and Asia O'Hara. If you remember their dynamic from their season, it was giving their dynamic from the season. Asia was laying her ass out. Hilarious. And Ren, the pit stop is like the official RuPaul's
definitely.
Drag Race recap show that comes on YouTube, and they always have a former queen hosted. And this season, it's Monet Exchange. I will find the link and drop it in the chat.
Yes, absolutely. No, I definitely gonna go back and watch that one. It has been a good watch for sure. Um, all right, so we are at in this week's episode, brother, the Wicked Wizard of Oz. What a cute name! I thought it was. Like, can we talk about the Wicked's promotion too? Wicked has just been on it, like ever since before they came out, since they've been out and post. I think Wicked 2 is going to be so. The second part is going to be so huge because they just
I
made
agree.
so many new fans, including me.
I agree. And we both need to go see it on Broadway.
Okay.
Uh, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you good?
I know we both like Wicked and we both seen the movie. Are
Yes.
you a fan of The Wizard of Oz and The Wiz.
Fan is a strong word, but I
Oh,
would say I have seen them all three, of course.
not that's a
I
strong word. Fan. Tough
I
ground.
would
Ooh.
say no on Broadway though. I would say the recent Broadway of The Wiz, stunning.
Okay.
Oh, that was amazing. I enjoyed that. Um, The Wiz, the show, what you used to The Wiz growing up. I don't think I ever made it through in one sit in, to be honest. Like
Oh,
without
okay.
like falling asleep or doing something else or doing anything, but it was just a cult classic. So I enjoyed certain elements. The whole thing together, The Wizard of Oz always felt a little alone to me. It was like, okay, girl, let's go ahead and get this moving. But
The blasphemy.
they're all something to watch.
Wow. I don't know if you remember this, but for you and those watching, my mother's name is Dorothy, and I remember watching The Wizard of Oz very young. And I think because my mom's name is Dorothy, I loved it for that. But I enjoy the movie. I've always been like a fantasy kind of person. I love the movie. I remember there being like a made for TV version of the Wizard of
Yes.
Oz, like a modern version. I loved that as a kid. I loved the version with the Muppet version with Ashanti as Dorothy. Like I anything I could watch from the Wizard of Oz, I do watch. Um I have watched The Wiz. I like The Wiz for the music. I don't find The Wiz to be visually as stunning as the original. And I know that's controversial because it's the white one, but hey, it is what it is. And On Your Nerves costume in the Rusical proved my point because she looked
I'm
a fool.
screaming. You need to stop. You must be stopped right now. I'm gonna hit a stop button. You will not. But I don't know. The characters, though. I mean, I've always enjoyed the characters of the Wizard of Oz and just setting that up. It's always been an intrigue. And like you said, the way it's been reimagined and done and improvised in so many ways throughout television history since. It's just
Yeah,
something magical about the Wizard of Oz.
it's literally cinematic and film history. Like it's one of
Yeah.
the first movies in Technicolor. If you have not seen the original Wizard of Oz, I don't care what you're talking about. You need to go watch it. Point blank.
I
Period.
agree.
Thank you.
Yeah. I
And
agree
even
with
as a
that.
queer person, it means a lot to us in the queer community. It just has a lot of just a lot of background
Yeah.
comes with these movies to me.
Absolutely. So the girls were excited whenever they heard this title,
Yeah.
especially the theater girls and everything. When they got there, so a little bit of drama before that happens. It's always what comes to picking the roles and
Yes.
how the drama's gonna be. Honey, they got Miss Susie Toot together. First, Miss Susie Toot was getting the case you forgot together. She pretty much told that girl she was trash and not good enough to play this part. She wasn't lying. But anyway, she was put
She went all the way back to the first
she went
episode. Like,
all the way
huh?
back. All the way back. I was like, dang, she drove a knife through that girl's soul. But in case you forgot, wasn't having it. Nor the other girls. I don't know. Do you think that was right? The way the other girls were like, no, Susie, you're not getting what you want.
I do. As a Virgo, I'm all about being fair. And I think I forgot who said it, but what and Lexi was on it, and I was with Lexi because Lexi didn't forget you irritated her when y'all was partners. And then someone said, "Well, Susie, you got your role. You got the role you wanted on the last one. I might have been the SNL one or one of the
Yes.
things she
Yeah.
did." So they were like, "Let somebody else get their, get what they want. It's not the Susie show." I know you think it is, but it's not.
That's true. And she won on that challenge too. We like, we're not gonna let you get what you want and then come away with a win too. Because probably if she was Dorothy, she probably would have she could she would have did a lot better. I'll just say that and had a better chance of winning.
Probably.
Um yeah, then the other drama was with Miss Corey King and Jules picking the good witch. Neither one of them wanted to relent. Would you have liked to see Corey as the good witch?
You know, Drag Race really set me up this episode during Black History Month because it just wanted me to be problematic so bad, and I'm going to do it. No, I didn't want to see her be the Good Witch. Glenda the Good Witch is stunning, and Corby King is not. She looked like a big man, and I'm fine with her being the flying monkey. And I know that's racist and all the other things, but she was where she needed to be.
I'm screwed. Oh gosh. But it kind of fell on her being a monkey. It was like the only thing left. She didn't have no choice. I'm sorry. Like mhm.
She could have been Elphaba because she
She didn't fight for it. It was too late. Susie already had scooped that up.
and that's the one that she should have fought for. You ugly, you can't sing. Like,
Stop.
we wouldn't have cared that much if Elphaba had an ugly voice. You get what I'm saying? Like, that would have been your time to shine. And she could have made that funny. I low-key forgot Miss Susie. Like, after you see her at the beginning, I don't even remember seeing her anymore.
Mm-mm. No, and that's one of my my overall that gives at least my overall thought about the Rusical. Before we jump in, because I feel like the Rusical episodes, they used to these episodes used to be a hard watch for me in
Mm,
this era of Drag Race. It was like a few years where they were like bad, but then they hit like a stretch, and I felt like all the last few musicals have really been entertaining.
mm.
So I wanted a little more from this one because I felt like it wasn't enough interaction between the queens. The way that they wrote the script, it gave everybody a chance to shine and do their numbers, but it just wasn't like cohesive as a production. So I don't know. I was left kind of wanting a little more.
Totally agree. As someone who loves The Wizard of Oz and Wicked, and I like The Wiz, I was so excited. I just knew this was about to be my favorite musical. And to quote Miranda Priestley, go ahead, hire the smart fat girl, and you disappointed me more than the rest. I was so disappointed. I just didn't like the structure of this. I think it should have been a story playing off
Yes.
the story. I don't know why we were like in Chicago auditioning to be in a
Auditioning.
musical. Yeah, like I didn't get that.
I didn't get it at all. And then they throw Cher in there. You know, RuPaul got to have Cher now.
Why not actually have Diana Ross? Since you like Diana Ross so much and
Yeah,
she
that's
was
true.
in it, you
That's
could have
true.
had her be like her or something. And
Something.
it could have broke the fourth wall and be like, damn, girl, why they get you dressed like this, Harlem Dorothy? Like, I don't know, that would have been funny. Like, had Diana come out dressed how Diana would have looked, like the big glamorous version of Dorothy or
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
something.
Cheer didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. But we were
Oh, and
there.
I guess they were playing off of Cher playing the witch, and Witch is the East Witch, but then she wasn't dressed like a witch, and that's not how. I can't fully remember that movie, but Cher didn't look like that in that movie.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. Um Anything stuck out to you in whenever they were doing before we get to the musical, like Rusical, the auditioning, warm up, check, the singing. Anya sounded great. Michelle was like, "Oh, you about to turn it."
We already knew Anya was gonna turn it, so that was fine.
Yeah.
Some of the roles, Jewel Sparkles, she's funny to me,
Uh huh.
but I don't know why something about her and I don't know. I just I kind of wish that RuPaul dished the roles out. I kind of don't like that the girls chose, because even the girls choosing their roles, it still just wasn't giving it a whole lot to me. And I think the girls who like could have made different roles pop more, they
Yeah.
were in the wrong role, if that makes
No,
sense.
that made sense. Yeah, I agree. And some of the girls just don't have it. Acacia forgot she fought so hard for this role, and then whenever she was in that sound booth, or they was, or whatever they would, whenever she was doing her little song, Sam was like, "Girl, I thought you said you was a singer. What's going on?" She sounded terrible.
Terrible. And she's just
Oh,
like, y'all, you, well, I don't know what you think about my singing voice, but you'd have heard me do a little yang
oh, you can
yang.
carry a tune. I
Yes,
mean, you got a voice. Yeah, you'd be fine if you got in there. Then shoot, and then the magic they do in them studios, they make you sound real good.
thank you. But I also think I had, I could be a little dramatic and like,
Yeah,
like give you levels to
drag
things.
it up.
Yes, even if you don't even, and I guess because I grew up in church and I used to be in plays and stuff, like, girl, you can't give us like, oh, I'm so sad. Or even if it's over the top, she
Yeah.
just was so, oh, like, oh my God, just so dry, so one note. I like, are you a gay person? Have you ever watched a play ever in your life? I
Well,
just
she
didn't
said she's not a
understand what
theater
was so
person. She
monotone.
she did say she's not a theater person. I was like,
Even
girl,
Dolly Parton is like,
right?
has
Yeah,
like
yeah.
dramatic and like has some timing and stuff.
And she's
I don't,
country.
yeah, I didn't get it.
I ain't get it either. Well, but we're at the Rusical, and
Mm-mm.
Susie started it off, like you said. She started it off right there, and she was fine to me. Like, I don't know, it wasn't anything amazing to me, but
Mm-mm.
it set a fine tone. She was fine. I
Who I wish was there to do this, who would have fucked this up. We needed Sasha Velour to be Alpha.
ooh
If Sasha Velour was there, if you remember when Sasha Velour was there, and when they did their finale performance, and that bitch
yeah,
climbed up on that stage, like
yes.
we needed that, and she just wasn't. Like Alphabet needs to be like jarring or something, and she was just like, "I'm here and I'm green." I didn't even like her makeup like that. I don't even think
I was
her
just about to say
makeup
about, yeah, I was
deserved.
wondering how you felt about that. It was interesting the way she did her makeup
It
with
was like
that.
muted.
Yeah. Like, what is going on?
It was like sepia tone Alphabet.
Ah, and especially we just coming off of seeing, I mean, feel how, the girls feel however you want to feel about Cynthia, but she bodied that role. And we're coming off of seeing that, and now we have this. It's like, no, girl. This ain't gonna win. This is not that stunning.
Even if I feel like we're gonna harp on this the whole episode, but I want to give. I don't like to be a person that keeps saying they don't like stuff. I kind of like to give a solution. If you're not a theater girl, okay, that's fine. How about why couldn't we take some of the energy from like a Dynasty or a Dallas or like the modern soap operas? Even Housewives, they're campy. Like I just wanted some like
hmm
combativeness or like it didn't
Bring some
feel
more
like
umph to that role. Yeah, it was.
yeah.
It was a little dry.
Mhm.
Now, Galinda, the Good Witch came out. I think Juice was next up, and I liked Juice. I thought Juice did really well. Personally, I
Yeah,
really enjoyed her in the Rusical. I thought she was funny, like in her movements with the character. Her boots was falling out, but she ain't let that get to her. She was like still playing off of that. Um, I thought she did a good job.
she did. with her material.
Yeah, with her material.
I didn't get why did where did this Glenda being like titties out and booty, like where did that come from?
The writers of this Rusical, baby. I
Cause
don't
I
know.
just that didn't
That's why your girl Corey King wanted to be the good witch.
right because she
Because
was
she
talking
got
about
the
the body.
body. Uh-huh.
But like since we have Wicked, why couldn't Glenda be like a liar or something? Or like she like I don't know, like a wannabe or something. You know, like, I don't know. I think I just was like, huh? I just didn't get where that was coming from. So I was a little lost. But it was cute for what she was
It was a
giving.
little confusing. It was a little confusing. But it was cute for what she was given, as you
Mhm.
said. So she did fine. Did the monkeys come out next?
They were kind of towards the
Or is
end.
that the three group? Maybe it was the three group.
Yeah, I think
Lana
it was Lana, Lexi, and
and
Arietti.
Arietti.
Hmm.
Uh
Okay, so you know what I really enjoyed about this musical? I enjoyed the costumes.
mm,
So I like Glenda's costume, and then once these three came out, I was like, okay, I'm really liking. And these were given. The girls didn't come up with this. I'm assuming. I enjoyed the 10-man
I
costume.
like the 10 Man.
I hated Lana with that flat chest. Lana has to stop with that flat chest. I just could not break it just
Well, you
takes
know
you
who her
out of.
mother is? She ain't gonna stop that.
But like you have on something like skin tight to your body. So I need like can we at least get a sock, something? Even me as a man, I have a little piece of chest. I mean, she was just completely flat.
On peace.
I also hated Lana's voice. Hate her singing voice. Ugh. I
It's not
don't
funny.
know. I don't know what kind of gay girls some of these girls are. And I'm not, I don't want to be problematic or anything, but I grew up in church. I was in plays and stuff in school. Even if you can't sing, you don't know how to sing, talk enough. She sounded a mess.
She was not. The voice was not it.
Mm-mm.
The voice was not it. Um, I agree. It was fine. All of them were fine. I agree with the costuming. I thought the costuming was great. I just felt like nobody brought like that extra piece to the role
Mm-hmm.
to remind me of these characters.
Um, I kind of liked Lexi Love. I thought Lexi was doing a little more,
She was the
and
best of the three.
yes, you could tell, and just from her talking, I already know she is a gay girl that like pay attention to things, like that we like. She was a little better out of that group, but yeah, Arietti and Lana.
They were, you know. Um,
Arietti's so stuck on that I know how to sew and I'm cute. But what about the rest of it, girl? She don't know how to do
yeah,
anything else but a look.
yeah.
Mm-mm. How
Then
old is Arietti? Is she real young?
she got to be a younger one. I would imagine. I would imagine.
I'm not. She's not serving.
That was a servant. I don't remember the order. Miss Cher, how do you think about Miss Cher, Miss Sam, Miss Cher?
Um.
Now, what I would say, what I was impressed with Miss Sam was the routine. Now, that
Mhm,
was a lot going on. That was a
mhm.
lot of choreography, and she was able to keep up with that and look good doing it. Even with everything she had on, like with outfit and everything in place, like I was like, okay, Miss Sam is a performer
I
too.
agree.
Like, yeah, so I was definitely impressed with that. And I thought her share impersonation was good enough for I like it was going to be good enough. I thought she was going to have a good chance to win after seeing that.
I agree. Um. Impressed that she was doing all of that, still moving her mouth. I know they're not singing live, but
Right.
still doing that while she's moving. I like that she switched up her makeup a little for it. It was cute. I thought she did good. Um, Sam is our girl. Sam really has been able to do everything. And even though Cher didn't all the way make sense, I did think she was kind of funny. I can't remember
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff she was saying, but it was kind of funny.
No, she was funny. She brought it. She brought it. So and it
Mhm.
was a little funny interjection there. And then Anya, our girl Anya Nerve, she brought it. As much as what is I know you when you said the costume she had on was giving what
Yeah,
you talk about the Wiz, but she channeled some Diana baby. That routine was nice.
probably
Voice
better
sounded
than
good.
Diane.
The
Michigan.
disrespect that y'all have for Miss Diana Ross, I just cannot take
Ooh.
the way y'all do her. Even y'all Detroit girls, the way y'all disrespect Miss Diana Ross is just a mess. A mess. And
Ah.
whenever she's one of your faves, y'all better go ahead and respect Miss Diana.
Now, I'm very disrespectful to the legends. I actually really like Diana Ross though. Now some of my favorites, Beyonce and Beyonce's faves, Michael Jackson and Sade. I'm still on the fence about them. I live for Diana, honey. Don't get it twisted. I love her music. She just wasn't serving a true vocal. But she was that girl. She had the I and the T. When you can't sing and you still can work it out, you that girl. She worked it out. She was Rihanna before Rihanna, honey.
Oh gosh. Yes.
Yes.
That's so funny. Oh man. But Miss On Your Nerve, she killed it. She murdered it. I was proud of her. I was happy for her. Um
Can I be shady right one more time before
yeah.
we move on? Who knew that you could make Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz look even more ugly? Why did they put that orange top on her with that lavender skirt? And I actually like purple and orange or lavender orange together, a la Beyonce and Crazy in Love. That was a fool. I mean, just the absolute fool. Why couldn't they make it look better? This drag race, they should have improved it. They made it worse.
That made it worse. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Rian, you don't think she had? I think Diana has she has the it factor, even though she don't not a vocalist. She does.
Now, see, there go Detroit hating on Detroit. Like, I don't. What is going on?
Just like I think
She did
Mariah
have the I and the T.
Mariah Carey can sing, great vocalist, but she's not necessarily like the best performer. She can't dance, but she has it. She has the I and the T. So when Mariah come out and give y'all dum, 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 dum,
She
dum,
don't need to do that no more. You see that last performance? She got the people worried about her.
dum.
I
Wait, I don't. You have to show me.
have to show you that one. I don't know if you saw that one.
I don't think
Oh
so.
yeah, she was
But
just
she
barely
got
walking
it,
around.
so we could look past her barely doing the two step. Uh-huh. uh,
Well, we're gonna let that come out in the biopic or whatever's gonna
yeah,
the biopic of her.
but yes, we could. I'm done being disrespectful.
No, we only got three more left who yeah, we could probably end up dragging. Let's go to the monkeys. Miss Lydia Butthole Collins and her boyfriend Corey. Can we say this is just one of the oddest relationships to be? Like 4 men on Drag Race.
It is, but it makes sense though. I think this is one of the few that actually makes sense. And I'm about to be shady again during Black History Month. We already know Corey King only like white boys, and he big, and he probably like twinks. So Lydia is a little white twink. Lydia actually is kind of cute to me as a
So he
boy.
get out of drag more, so I think so. Well, they're not too bad. It depends. He's giving a little Bob the drag queen, huh? Little Corey
Yeah.
King. Yeah, that's it.
And I don't know if
They
you
love their
peeped it.
twinks.
Lydia got a little booty. Because Lydia, that be her booty in drag. I was like, oh, she got some booty to be skinny. Okay.
Well, they were the monkeys. Yeah.
And
And it's sad. Like, first you got to be a monkey on Black History Month. That's Aaron. And then you lose to the white monkey who outperformed you. Like, what?
And then look, they saved their ass. They was like, we're not gonna let both monkeys be two black people. We got to break this up.
We got to break it up. Oh gosh. Oh man.
I was like, what just happened?
Oh yeah, you were in the dark, brother. What happened? Your light died on you.
Yes, hold on. I'm about to move this one. Hold on. But they were just whatever. I think I did like Lydia's lines better than Corey.
Lydia had all the lines.
Yeah.
Like Corey, I could see why nobody wanted this part. Like it had really no lines. A few words, and then you talk about somebody who can't sing and who voice is bad. Corey King's, like, what was she doing? I was like, why? We're doing her recording. I was like, why are you making this noise? Like, why are you sounding like this? You remember the voice she put on to do her parts, and Michelle kept being like, okay.
Really?
Oh, it was so. Oh gosh, I wish we could play it, but we'd be, shut down. But she put on this fake sounding voice, and I was like, why are you changing your voice this way to do this part? It didn't make sense.
She's just a great example of what happens when you don't, when your persona is not aligned with your race. And I'll leave it at that. I mean, and that's a through line when we get to the runway. I can't wait till we get to the runway.
All right, so we end up before the runway. The last person was Miss, in case you forgot,
who looked stunning, who looked like Dorothy.
She looked like Dorothy.
I thought her makeup and her hair. I said, "Oh, okay, girl."
But what I was watching her doing the whole performance. I didn't get this Dorothy character and why her facial expressions were the way that she was doing. Like this Dorothy was just like, it just seemed so sad and so confused. Like I didn't get her character in this script. It was a little confusing to me what she was trying to play up.
In the original Wizard of Oz, I do remember before Dorothy goes to she does sing the song. I think that's when she sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow in the black and white. It's a little somber, but it's still like theater version of somber, if you get what I'm saying. It's like it's like Ariel in the Little Mermaid when she sings Part of Their World. Like she talks about I want to go somewhere, but it's not like I want to kill myself. It's just yes. So why couldn't you give like, oh, I want to be with a da-da-da. Woe is me. Like it just wasn't.
Her movements were so small.
She was giving Dr. Damon from Married to Medicine. She was giving Eeyore. Just so sleepy.
Yeah. I was like, girl, this is what you fought for?
An antidepressant commercial. Remember that little ball from that antidepressant commercial that would be bouncing down the street?
Yes.
That's what her performance was.
Oh gosh. Well, brother, go ahead and reset us as I go ahead and pull up this runway.
But just a quick question. Acacia did not sound bad.
No, not in the end.
To me.
During rehearsal, she did.
If it was Silver's Drag Race, I think. Oh, you know what? I'll save this to after we talk about the runway because we got to talk about the runway.
Oh, yeah, because this is a combination of the two. Yeah. Okay. How we do it.
So as my brother is pulling up the runway, I'm gonna just reset us. Thank you for joining us on this lovely Wednesday Wednesday, honey. On Wednesdays we wear pink, but I'm in green. For Miss Alphaba, hashtag Wicked. We're getting ready for the runway. As we're getting ready, please subscribe to both of our channels. Also, ring that notification bell and be on the lookout for our red carpet live for Sunday for the Oscars. Stunting.
Wonderful.
And we
Thank
are
you,
ready
brother.
for the runway. Bring it to the runway.
Bring it to the
Runway.
runway.
Run.
Runway. All
Runway.
right. So the theme was parasols. Now I wish I could pull up my picture because I was like, oh, in South Africa, we had our little parasols out there doing the wedding. And I wish our wedding pictures were like all done right now because I got all my pics with the parasols. But if you follow my Instagram, you saw one of my parasol pics.
Yes, honey. And speaking of, I wore a parasol to a wedding I went to last summer, and I was giving American Horror Story Coven, honey. I was giving us Supreme and my all black, honey. If you like to see it, follow me at the Fashion Doll on Instagram. Yes, come
Yeah.
on, pour a star. You had on all white for your
Not
wedding,
my
yes?
Wi-Fi trying to drop on me. And I was like, that's good, brother. I could use my phone. That's right. Let me
Yeah.
just pull that one. I don't know what you can see that. Oh, you probably can't see with my background. Oh, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
I can see it a little.
A
That's
little.
cute. We giving the
Yeah.
we giving the evil and good version of the same thing because I was in all black and you was in all white.
All right. There we go. So
That's
we had our
funny.
own parasol runways. All right.
Yes.
And you know, drag looks, let's not go in the order how the runway came down. So we're
Yeah.
just doing the order that's here. And they have first, who I thought was absolutely stunning,
Yes.
Miss Let's See Love.
Lexi Love, I don't know if she said this on the runway, but immediately when I saw this is a Scaparelli reference. And if you have been following me, I love Scaparelli. That's currently my favorite fashion house. I'm gonna see if I could pull up the reference, but the gold like boob, not breastplate. I don't know what we want to call it, like the cups or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the Scaparelli dress is like identical. Oh, she did say it. Okay, I missed her saying it. And then she had the cane and she moved the cane because when it first came out, it looked like she was holding the
Yes.
parasol. Stunning. I have nothing to say. I love her platinum blonde hair. Her makeup looks good. Love the jewelry. Everything is looks good. Stunning for me.
I agree. It was just absolutely stunning. When she removed that cane and then it was just up on the headlight. I was like, oh, she is 18. Yes.
Mhm.
Let's see. She understands. She is a fashion student. She's always referencing something or has some kind of thought like in mind. So I'd be excited to at least see what she's gonna produce when it
Yes.
comes to the runways and stuff here. But
If you
she
can see this on
great.
my phone, this is like a jacket and it has the gold
Mm-hmm.
breast from Scaparelli. But yes, love that. And it didn't look cheap. Because I
No,
would assume that she made this and that looked well done. Like if she was a celebrity somewhere, I would have just thought she had on custom Scaparelli. It looked right.
absolutely. Okay, next up they have Miss Sam Star, who I also thought this was quite just a beautiful look as well. Like I love this print. They were saying that this was Trinity's dress.
It
Did you watch?
is.
Okay, because I know you watched Trinity's thing, and I want to see if they talked about that from you.
Mhm.
But I guess it's literally like her dress she wore like on, I don't know if it was Celebrity Drag Race or something.
That's what it was. Celebrity Drag Race. And I think she was going to wear this when her and Monet got crowned, but she wore something else. I forget the reason why.
Okay.
But Sam added stuff to it. Sam added like some more stones and appliques and the butterflies. And I think Sam made the gloves and the parasail to match because she said she went back and found the fabric to match it.
Oh wow. Yeah, because everything looked like this is when Matchy Matchy is done right. Like with this kind of print and everything matching together, I think it's just. I'm usually not a matchy person. If it just really depends, but this good. I love this. I thought this was also stunning for
I
Miss
agree. A stunning for me. I love matchy matchy, but it has to literally match. And I also think like I like when people do it with something like a busy pattern. Because when you do
Yes.
it all over with something busy, then it's not busy anymore, which kind of sounds weird. But I don't
No,
know. Like,
exactly.
yeah, like I love this. The only thing I don't like is her wig. And it's so far down. She looked like Teresa Judice, but
She
I'm still gonna
does.
give her a stunner. I do not like this wig.
She definitely does.
She could have just had an updo for me, but other
Yeah.
than that, stunning.
There's a lot going on with that wig.
Hmm.
Okay, Miss Arietti. She had on red and black. She had on the. I don't what was she? I was gonna say what maybe was this a nod? I don't know if she said anything back to her heritage or anything. Was it
I
any?
think
That's
so.
what I kind of feel like.
You know what this is giving me? This is giving me like a character in a like Catherine Zeta Jones in Zorro. This is giving
Yes.
like her.
Okay. Yes. That's what I'm kind of feeling.
Or like a Latin character
Yeah.
in one of those romantic novels. What do they call those kind of books with like Fabio would be on the cover?
Yes. All those romance novels. I know what you're talking about. Mhm.
Yes. Oh, okay, Coco. Yeah, like it's definitely giving, it's giving her heritage.
Yeah.
It's giving the flamenco emoji.
I thought she was cute. It was fine. It was like with that. Yeah.
Like the updo. This is the time where usually her makeup doesn't bother me. I don't like her makeup today. This white, because she's not even doing the ears. So I just don't know why you couldn't just do
What?
regular contour.
What is this white nose? Like y'all want to be mad at Michelle for calling that out, but she needs to stop. Like I don't understand.
You know what the white nose reminds me of? Do you remember in Kanye West Faded video at the end, Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert look like those weird, like
Yes.
humanoid animal things? That's what this nose makes her look like. And I'm over it.
Ah. Well, her sister Miss Juice, she was in all black. She was giving a little funeral type tease. There was
Yes.
a lot of black on this runway.
And giving Coven.
Yes, giving Coven. And she came out with the umbrella, honey.
Mhm. This just a full on umbrella to me.
Yes, it definitely is a full on umbrella. But she was cute.
She would just get a cue from me as well. Also, from listening to Trinity's show, this is also one of Trinity's dresses, and I think she altered it some and added some
Oh,
embellishment to it. But we can't see the embellishment like that because it's black, and black don't show up well on screen.
it don't.
I think Trinity or Chantel said this, and I agree. She should have had different color hair. This because
Yes.
it's so much black, and you almost can't even see like where the hair start and end, where the umbrella start and end. So I think some like if she did platinum blonde or red or something, that would have broke up the black. But it's cute. The dress looked too big to me. So
Mm.
when I found out that this wasn't her dress, that made sense to me because it looked like she had on somebody else's dress.
It does make sense. It does make sense. All right, in case you forgot, um, she had on the multiple wig action with little parasols in between them. You know, the it's something about all of her looks this season. I feel like she may have been a different size before she got the drag race or like lost weight or something. I always feel like something is always a little bit too big on her on
Mm.
all of her runways. And I feel like something happened. Like if she lost some weight, like during this time or whenever she had made the clothes or something happened where
Okay.
something always seems a little bit off for me. Um,
I can see
it
that.
I don't, but the idea of like what she was trying to go for and everything, I don't think it just came together completely for the full look here.
I agree. I'm trying to find a reference. Um, this is just a picture I pulled up. But for the people watching, if you're familiar, there was a Margiela runway. From like this is 2024, I believe. And the makeup went really viral. This is giving me the Margiela runway, and this is also giving me like old Dior, like the Dior new look, that like skirt that goes out. I like the idea too. I love the shape, but something about, and I know the skirt's supposed to be A-line, but it still looked like it was too big.
Yeah.
It just was so far from her hips to me. I don't know. Something was off. Something about the coloring was off too. But I like the idea of the wigs. Like, spoiler alert. I love when she takes
Just takes it
the
off.
top
Yeah.
off. I love that. This was almost there. I kind of almost like the makeup, but then it's still kind of too old lady. She just give me the she needs to her references need to be a little more current, but she
Yeah.
almost there. I'm gonna give her a cute for this.
It's a cute. I think I still get a cute because I like the I know what you was trying to do, girl. I can see it. I can see the vision, but yeah.
Like
Um,
even if you can you see this? This is Gwendolyn Christie on the runway. It's
yes.
even kind of giving me kind of like how this silhouette is. Like she definitely was giving fashion, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Miss Lana, I thought she had been doing like better on the runways and stuff for me. This was just very regular for me. Like, why did these girls decide to wear all black? I wonder.
She another one. I think she needed colored hair. She could have did the blonde hair like how she did for the Bo Peep, and it would have if she had blonde hair like she did the Bo Peep, and if she put hips and like if she was padded and had on breasts,
Yeah.
this would have been stunning. But because she is not serving the body, it's not doing anything. But she was like, because I think she was a vampire. She had vampire teeth, and
Yeah.
I like Blade. So
Yeah.
this is giving me like Victorian era in like Louisiana, and I'm a vampire. I'm like a madam or something. Like this is giving me Marie Laveau from Coven. Like it was it again. She was almost there, but
Almost
why
there.
all black? Just
So yeah, I we didn't get to the person. I thought it was only one like real miss on the runway this week, but we didn't get to that person yet. Oh,
okay.
now we are. Nah. Miss Corey King. Um honey. With the
Why
death
is
net.
your hair red? For
Oh god.
starters, let's just start there. Why is your hair red? Now, if somebody come back and tell me in the book, the Great Wizard of Oz, if they tell me Dorothy hair was red in the book, I'll let her rock. But I don't think that that's so. She makes me so mad.
Looks like
She
Wendy's.
she
Yes,
look like
she does
Wendy
look like
and
Wendy.
Raggedy Ann.
I thought Raggedy Ann. If Corey King would have never said Dorothy out of his mouth, I would have thought this was Raggedy Ann the whole time on the runway. I yeah, I don't know why Rue loved that red. Why that was the comment they decided to air.
And I don't even think that's what made her look so much better. I think she has on blush in this makeup look and the blue eyeshadow. I think that's what's making her look a little better. I actually think this ginger is too close to her skin tone, at least with how she got her makeup.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think she could go lighter to me. I don't like anything about this.
I don't
Nothing.
like it at all.
This she's gonna get a mama. This is garbage from me. Horrible.
I'm
Not
joining you in
my
that way.
Dorothy.
Mm-mm.
This is worse than Diana Ross in The Wiz. This is horrible.
It looks
Horrible.
like a picnic fabric or something, like a tablecloth too, that's going on, and this design with her little umbrella going on. And I will give her, at least she works on that. Her body is her selling point, and she knows how to fit things at least to her body and
That's
stuff.
true.
She can do that, but girl just don't have taste.
Look how the underside of this parasail or this umbrella, because this not even a parasail.
It's an umbrella.
That look horrible. I hate how at the bottom of the skirt where like it starts to mermaid. I hate the segments that are
Yes,
white. Like, why couldn't it fully be gingham? I hate it. I hate it.
hated it, hated it,
Hate it
hated
so
it.
much.
Now her boyfriend. I forgot about this look. I didn't care for this one. Um, it's so much going on. Every time with Lydia, every runway, I feel like she needs to edit. Like she just has to start scaling back some things. And like, girl, this time we can't even see you. And I think Monet had mentioned something when I was listening to them and listening to her, and she was like, every runway she covers this part of herself. And I was like, oh, I didn't even notice that. But that
She
is a trend. Like, what is
the
that
nail
about?
runway, she had an ugly headpiece on that didn't even make sense. She always got a headpiece on.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Okay, I wouldn't have this wouldn't be the fabric that I bought, and I actually like the color combo, but I'm not crazy about this fabric. But I don't hate it. I don't hate the dress. Again, if she had breast on, I think I would have liked it better if she had
Yeah,
breast on other than this boy chest. She
yeah.
also could have had on different pants. I don't mind seeing the panty, but I don't like this just black. I don't something about them the underwear I don't like. I don't hate the I don't even hate the fascinator, but I think she should have chose one. I think having the fascinator and the parasail is too much. Like I think she should have did what Lexi did. If you were gonna do that, that should have just been the parasail, if you get what I'm saying. Like not both. And someone mentioned this, the pearls hanging on it. Why? Why did you put them pearls on it?
She does too much. Like, girl, just yeah. It's like she's still trying to figure out her aesthetic or something, because she just be putting everything on.
I know I'm a little older than most of these girls, but I'm not too much older than them. Like they're like in their late 20s, I think, some of them. They were not watching. I keep saying this, but I really think, and RuPaul has said this on past seasons, the girls do not watch the right things on TV. And I think if they were watching the correct things on TV, they would not be having the issues that they have. Cause like I just think about I love the nanny, and the nanny was very camp. The nanny, I don't know what they were watching. Like when the nanny had on the evening gown, her hair was up. Or like like if you watched her, you would know some of these things just don't make sense.
They don't make sense. Oh, but for me, it's an okay. What was below a cute?
A meh.
A meh. There we go. She was a meh for me.
I guess I'll give her a meh too.
On your nerve. All right, so on your nerve came to Shakers, one of the clubs here in DC.
Oh,
Y'all
I
right? Remember?
saw her. And she had this on.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. I was still Saturday night. I fell asleep like 7:30. Yeah, I think I was still recovering from my trip, not knowing, because I was gonna try to make it
Oh.
out there to see her, but I was out to the bed. And when I saw them pictures, I was like, "Oh, okay, I could have stayed. I could wait till a glow up before I see Miss On Your Nerve." I like her and what she brings, but she just isn't there yet with the fashion game and stuff for me. But this was, I don't even know what to make this outfit. What is it? And why is this tucked into her boots?
That part. Okay, so look at her umbrella. The umbrella is vinyl. Oh no, it's a parasail because of the shape.
Yeah.
The parasail is vinyl, So I was like, is she trying to give reference to like the yellow raincoat and the yellow boots? Is that what she was referencing?
I
Because the
don't
boots
know.
kind of giving me like a vinyl, or
Yeah,
like how raincoat and rain boots. You know
yeah,
what she makes me think of? If she put on a big hat, she would have reminded me of the man that be with Curious George. And I think
yes,
if the boot was like big, like a galosh or like a rain boot, and wasn't tight, and the pants went into it, and she took the garter belt off, because I'm like, why are you trying to? This not giving me sexy, so we didn't need the garter belt. Then I would have been like, okay, she like serving fierce rain boot, but I don't like that the boot's tight to her leg.
yeah. I tacky Dave. It I didn't want to say it. I was like, man, in my head, but now I'm like, is it a tacky?
The
It
man with the
might
yellow
be.
hat. Yeah, I think if she had it linked into that, then I probably would have liked it. But I just don't know what is the, like you said, what is it? What is it? What's the
Yeah,
reference or inspiration or
it's really confusing.
Trinity and Chantel said that they love her makeup. And I said, really?
Really? I'm going in real close right now looking.
And she does look pretty. I do like her eye makeup. I just want her eyebrow to curve back down. I just don't like that her eyebrow just always just goes into the wig.
Yeah.
Because no one's eyebrows do that. Why
It
can't they
doesn't
come
go
back down?
forward. Uh, yeah.
That's just me. I'm gonna give her a meh.
I'm gonna go with a man. I'm gonna still give her a man. Uh,
A
Miss
meh.
Susie, a man.
I
This was
think she
another man for me.
I think she was supposed to be given like a lady in like a vintage movie, and I could see it like in the background in the scene. Cause she not giving me the star of the movie. She giving me one of the people in the background, and she gonna
Definitely.
put the parasail down, and they gonna all jump in the water and be synchronized dancing. And she look like sepia tone. Like she look like what she wanted to look like, but it's just meh.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the tone you go for a solid, all same color. Like, this is not anything for a runway. This is not gonna give you like that pop, that we're looking for. And then the little hair. I was like, are you a stewardess? What's it? You a flight attendant? What's going on with this little hat? And
Mm.
I don't know.
If Lana had this color on, then it probably would have looked nice on Lana because she's darker skinned. But on Susie, you just look washed out. It's meh. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Um.
That was it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That was it. The girls we're getting shorter and shorter.
Not
You know,
really. It was during the Rusical. I was like, oh, it is a
I'm
lot
like,
of
dang,
girls.
like there's a lot of girls still up here. Um. So the winner ended up being Miss Sam Star for the share role.
Deserved.
Yes, I'm not mad at the winner. And I think with the combination of the runway and the performance, because I thought Jules and her were kind of neck and neck, like had a chance there with the performance. But Jules' runway was nothing to talk about. And
Mm-hmm.
Sam's was much better. So I think that definitely makes her a correct winner for this. Um, and definitely the other two, On Your Nerves runway and Miss Susie Toots runway, no ma'am.
Mm-mm.
You're not winning in those. So I'm fine with that. The bottoms. So it ended up being Corey versus In Case You Forgot. Is that who you would have had in the bottom?
So can we do? Can we? This is our segment. Dun,
Yes.
dun, dun, dun. Silver's drag race, honey. Now, what's your drag name?
You know what? I gotta come up with one. Isn't that so sad? I've never even thought about a drag name for myself. As much
I,
as I be in the drag. I'm gonna have to think on that.
I think just as an idea, because your name is kind of unisex, I think that you could keep Cameron and just have a different last name, Or you could keep your last name and get a new first name because we like the we're the Parker. We'll do anything. Think you could go either way.
All right, I'm gonna think on that. We're gonna come up with something.
But on Silver's drag race, the bottom three would have been Corey King. Um, I think I would have put Lana back in the bottom because her runway wasn't nothing special, nor was her performance, and she could go, but she could have went in one of these past weeks when she was in the bottom. And then I also would have put Acacia wouldn't have been in the bottom for me at all. I think that was a
Really?
She was sad, but she didn't sound bad. Like
Hmm.
she wasn't bringing what needed to be brought, but she still didn't sound bad. And this is about singing. Um, Ariete could have been back. Either Ariete or Lydia. It may be Lydia. Lydia could be back in the bottom. Lydia haven't been in the bottom since the beginning. She could go back in the bottom because she not doing nothing. And I'm tired of her covering her head.
Now, see, I would have had Lydia, Corey, and Acacia still. Acacia,
Hmm.
she still would have been in my bottom. I'm like, nah, girl, you got the star and whirl and this role, and this is what you do. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. And then your runway was it wasn't a failure, but it was a fail. It didn't. Mm-mm.
I like that. It wasn't a failure, but it was a fail. Yes, that's poetic. I like that.
And so Miss Corey King sends Acacia Forgot home. Now it was stunning the song Wet Dreams. Well, I've been playing that Adam
Mhm.
Lambert. I went back to that CD. That's a good little house music, dance music CD
Is that a
from that one.
recent release?
I don't know when that came out the
Mm,
year, but I have it on Spotify. I remember having that. I was like, oh, let me go back to this one. Look at it when that came out.
okay. That
But
upset.
your girl Corey sends her home. What did you think? I I thought Acacia had a chance until she took them shoes off.
And I didn't notice that until I saw a video and they did slow mo and I was like, oh my gosh, she did and she took it off like trying to be cute, taking them
Trying to
off
be
too.
cute.
You should at least been like Fantasia or something and kick them hoes off. Like,
I was like, oh no, you gone. Because the part of me, just because of Corey isn't really bringing anything, but Corey did well on the lip sync song. Loud. She kind of ate her up on that, but then when that wig fell, I was like, oh,
oh my God. And Corey was just doing, I don't like when people lip sync and they do everything you could think to do in the lip sync. She had
yeah,
to do the Monet kicks
yeah,
and
she
she
was
did
doing.
the split, and it was just
It was a lot.
her little, did you like her duck walk? What did you think of her duck walk?
But I think of most girls duck walks on Drag Race trash. Can they retire this? Y'all are not.
She was
Y'all are
jumping,
not
honey.
in
That
the
was a
ball
hot walk.
scene. Like, stop.
From Boston. We know, I know, honey, I'm from Chicago and I've never been to a ball. I know she ain't never been to a ball. And if she been to a ball, and I'm about to read him and he's sitting at home minding his business. If she been to a ball, I have a friend, Alejandro, who lived in Canada for a while. And when he would go to balls, it would be nothing but Asian people. If Corey King went to a ball, it was a ball like that. It wasn't people looking
I'm
like us
screaming.
at the ball.
Oh my gosh.
That I was like, oh, that's
Oh,
giving Frogger. What kind
yeah.
of duck walk? Mm-mm.
No,
And she
ma'am.
changed her shoes. She put her. You know what's funny? You know who else dances in those shoes? You about to gag.
Who?
Jennifer Lopez. And when I
Stop
read,
it.
and if you look, Jennifer Lopez been performing in them kind of heels that lace up for years. And that's why, and I love Jennifer Lopez, but that's why she ain't no diva. Because you will never catch Beyonce in the heel like that.
When I
No.
see her in June, I'm gonna be scoping. I'll be looking to see what you wearing.
Yes, and I want to be there, and she better not have them on.
Uh,
Selena. These Selena, I don't even think put them on. Girl, put on the heel.
put on a hill.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
but Acacia forgot it's gone. She lasted longer than I thought she would. Um,
Same. And it was so ironic. The day of that episode, I text y'all in the group chat and I said, her and Anya Nerve, I thought both of them would have been very early out, and they are both here much longer. And then, as soon as I said that, her ass went home.
bye bye.
I I don't again. If it was Silver's Drag Race, she could still be there for me. She does not bother me. And then I also think that they should have gave her more critique. Like they maybe should have put her in the bottom or the top so they could have gave her critique. Cause I think she kind of like a Susie to
You
me.
talk about through the season in general.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Cause just like how Susie has been able to get critique on her makeup, I think she needed some critique on her
She
makeup
did.
and just her styling in general. Cause I think she has the talent with making the clothes, and she kind of knows
She
what's
does.
fashionable. Kinda, she just she look like she watch a lot of old
What
stuff.
you took it right up. That's the thing. But she said, being raised by her grandmothers and is surrounded by old people. All her influences are old,
Mm-hmm.
and she did say something in leaving about like how she realizes she needs to get to know herself more or to be able
Mm-hmm.
to do it. She's not ready for the prime time. She has
Yeah,
more discovery.
she need to cook a little more.
Yes, but she does have some of the goods, like you're
Mm-hmm.
saying. I think she could be someone in the future who will come back on the All Stars, and you're
And
like,
be stunning.
yeah, you're like, where did this come from? I
I think she
Yeah,
just need to work. I'm not even mad at the old references.
no,
I
no,
think the other girls, like, I think she knows designing women. And you
oh,
should know
absolutely,
designing women. She just don't know how to make it current or like how to
exactly,
like mix it in with what's going on today.
exactly,
But she
yeah,
got it.
yeah,
Cause you could be a queen that's like a 80s reference queen, but it's still fashionable. Like, cause the 80s could still be current to me. You
absolutely,
just got to know how to do it.
absolutely. No, I agree. But what I don't agree with you with is that she should still be there. No,
Okay.
she can go ahead and walk right on away. I mean, her and Corey, either one of them could have left for me. It wouldn't have
I
mattered.
want her to go so bad. I think that's why I just can't understand how and I like Lana, but at this point, Corey and Lana need to be at home.
It's gonna be a celebration whenever they leave home. We're gonna have like confetti coming down.
Ding dong, the witch is good. No one mourns the wicked to bring it back. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
not gonna mourn Corey King leaving, and that just make me mad. Crystal Envy, justice for Crystal Envy. Crystal Envy was not stunning, but she definitely had. She had not it. She had it.
yeah,
She was so close. That girl did not have to go home. Mm-mm.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Nicole Richie was
it's about the
horrible.
lip sync, though, doll. It's about the lip sync. If you don't bring it on that,
Did you think her lip sync was bad?
it wasn't better than Lana's to me. It wasn't. I agree with Rue. That's one
Didn't
thing.
Lana wig come off?
Did it? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, that's
Oh
when
wait, yeah, because but she put it back on like something happened. I do remember. I got to go back and
she
watch
put
it.
it right back on because it was like a cap.
Yes,
Mama
yes.
could have went home, and that was her second time in a row lip syncing. Mama could have went
But
home.
Crystal was like in her space too. I remember with that, and I think that some of
True.
that annoys Rue sometimes too.
Right.
Like how she was doing it. I don't know. Lana kind of turned it on a little bit for that lip sync. Minus that part, her wig fail was better than Corey's wig fail to me. Like it was smoother how she did it, if my memory serves me right.
It was. It was.
But you're not buying it. All right. Well,
I'm
silverware's
not
drag race.
buying it. I'm not renting it. I don't want to put it to quote Nina Bo Brown, my girl. I'm not buying it. I'm not renting it, and I'm not putting it on layaway. That's how she grades looks. Like if she really likes it, she buys it. If it's
Yes,
just okay, she
I
rents
love
it,
that.
and then she put it on layaway.
And yes,
Luna
Bree, we
wig.
usually root for everyone black, but I tell you, the only one that could stay on here this season is Onya for me. Them other two can.
But see, this is I think there are two lessons I think the current episode I want the girls to take away from this episode. If you are going to come, I don't know why the girls haven't learned this from watching Fashion Police, but I guess the girls didn't grow up watching Fashion Police like I did, or Project Runway, because Nina Garcia gonna tell them girls when they had a Marie Claire challenge or whatever the challenge for the magazine cover, what Nina say? Don't make no all black outfit. All
Yes,
black does not show up good on
yes,
print or on the camera. If you're gonna come on here all black, your all black needs to have it needs to be embellished. It needs to have bedazzlement that we can see
yeah,
on camera, like Lexi Love. Thank you, Lexi Love. And then the black girls, when you black like this, but you want to act black like this why it don't be working out for you. Cause even Miss On Your Nerve, she ain't no fashion girl, but she getting by. Cause at least she leans into being black. Even
yeah.
Miss Lana, you could Lana never have on really black hairstyles.
Well,
It's
you know who her original drag mother is, right?
I know, and she's serving the same thing. Lux Noir.
No, her original, who was
Oh,
her
oh,
first.
plasma,
Yes, so that tells you everything.
bitch. And then did she say they met at the university? Did she say Colorado?
Oklahoma, I believe.
Even worse. Even worse. Oklahoma. Oklahoma where the
I think that's
wind
what she said.
blows.
So,
Girl, bye.
yeah. So we'll just leave that with that.
What's next week? It's another design challenge.
Design, yes, Miss Betsy Johnson.
Oh, who I think is making a comeback.
Yeah, it seems to be.
I recently bought some Betsy Johnson sheets for my bed. And Bree said Anya is safe because everyone else is mediocre. If she was up against queens, she would have went good queens. She would have went home already. I'm screaming. Well, you're not lying. And she kind of said it herself for the snatch game. She said they were like, you slayed. And she said, well, I slayed because y'all wasn't doing nothing.
You're right.
So, yeah.
And she has talent for all these things, but no one is competing against her. Like she's getting everything she wants because no one wants to do those roles because they can't. Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
would have been in trouble in some other seasons. But
This season has also ignited my delusion of like, do I need to slowly get my drag closet
do
together
it,
so
do it,
Steph can
do
go
it.
in there? Cause they just not. I feel like me sitting on YouTube as a boy, I could go on there and do better than them. I just need I need. I could pull a Monique Hart and not even go on there with no clothes and sew every week. I just need to get me some wigs and some shoes and my padding, and I could do it
You could. Absolutely.
because they don't have it.
Well, next week should be stunning
Yeah,
for a review because we're gonna have some fashion to talk about.
yes. And before we conclude, we have to ask because how many girls there now? Is it 9?
Oh,
Let's see.
Let's see. Do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9.
I better been on. Okay, 9 girls left. So I think we said this already. Who is your top three? We're not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
talk
now
about
we
top.
gotta
Who is top three?
on your nerve. Sam. I think those are a lock for 2. Susie does have 2 wins, but I can see Susie going home with like a 4 or 5 or something in some kind of upset. I can
Mm,
see something like that happen. And I have hope for my girl Lexi to come on up. That's who I'm
mm.
rooting for. Cause I think she could do something to turn around. So I'm gonna go with we'll see. This next week, I might change that. If she doesn't win next week, let's see, or show me something in this, or it's a top, then I won't say that. But right now, I would say those are my 3.
Susie has 2 wins and Lexi has two
No,
wins.
Lexi doesn't have any. Just not a
Oh,
the first well,
oh,
Lexi
one.
won. The wait, did she win overall that first week? Doing the first.
I
I'm
think
trying to
that
remember.
I think she did when they lip sync to Dochi. I
Yeah,
think
she won overall. Yeah, she does
so
have that
she
one
has
win.
one.
Yeah, she has one.
Anya has two, and Susie have two.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with you. Lexi needs another win. If Lexi doesn't get another win, I don't think she gonna make it. Okay, I'm gonna say Anya as well, and not like I'm just want her to be there so bad, but off track record, I think Anya is gonna make it to the top three. I'm gonna say Anya, and I'm gonna say Sam as well. I think I'm gonna just say Susie because I just,
Hmm.
she already, and then we know she can. She saw she could do a little something, but then the last design challenge she was tacky. I did not like what she made for the
Remember, she
sequin.
was so happy to be safe because she's
Yeah,
not a designer at all. She knows she's tacky.
but then on the other one for the Monopoly, that was cute when she did the red and she was the devil. So I don't know.
I don't think her fashion is as bad as the other girls be making it be about her because she's not the worst to me and stuff with there. But
But I also feel like um Jewel Sparkles could sneak in there.
that's a dark horse. Like she's been creeping up and she's
Does she
been in
have a
the top,
win?
but she doesn't. She was a top that first week, but
Um,
she didn't win the lip sync against Susie. Um,
okay, because I'm a Virgo and I like to be spicy. Um,
Arietti has a win too as well.
oh, Ariette got a win, and she could get a win this week. But then she'd be so bad in acting stuff. Okay, this what I'm gonna say because I could change. This week, I'm gonna say my top three is Sam, Anya, and Ariette. I'm gonna say
Okay.
that because she be fucking them up when it comes to the design stuff. So she could sneak in now. That's my top three.
All right. Well, we're gonna see what next week brings us, brother. I'm ready.
Yes,
Well, or I might as well say Friday, not
yes,
next week anymore. Um, any closing things? Thank y'all for tuning in and participating in the chat as always and providing your thoughts.
yes. Just be on the lookout for my pre-Oscars content because I want to do a video. And it's not even that big of a deal, but some Timothy Chalamet wore something that
Mm.
I'm gonna put out my trend report soon. I'm just gonna wait till March because it'll be close to spring. But he is very on trend for what my trend report is, and he inspired
Okay.
me. So be on the lookout for that, and then of course be on the lookout for our live on Sunday for the Oscars. I'm also going to do a fashion review of the NAACP awards because we missed it.
Yes,
But I still
we
want to talk
missed it.
about them because, honey, we're black, honey, black like this. So I had to talk about our fashions. And there was something else I was about to say. I guess that's it. But yes, I'm excited for Sundown.
Awesome. And yeah, definitely be on the lookout. I'm gonna post my acting, my thoughts on the actors
Yes.
video tonight. You'll
And
see where
what's
I
the
think
other one
Timothy
that's out?
Chalamet, best picture.
Best
My
picture,
thoughts on the
yes.
best picture. You see what I think Timothy Chalamet's chances are for winning
Oh,
at best picture.
yes.
We shall see. But yes, thank y'all and be
Thank you.
stunning as always.
Yes.
Uh,
Toodles. Mwah. Okay, bye.